Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the best fighters in the world. We believe. The only way to know he's one of the best fighters in the world, to know it, is for him to fight the others. Now, why don't Tank fans want that proof? Let's talk.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right? I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
The only thing that I'm asking, that I'm hoping, that I want, is for Tank to fight the top guys. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking him to do backflips and dig in his butt and throw shit like monkeys do. I'm not asking that. I'm not hoping he doesn't. I am saying I believe that you're one of the best fighters in the world. I believe. I do not know. I believe. And you have an opportunity to prove that by fighting the best. Vasyl Lomachenko wouldn't fight you. I do not fault you for that. For whatever Lomachenko's reasons, he wouldn't fight you. I truly believe you sent Shakur Stevenson an offer, because Shakur Stevenson said, yeah, they reached out. That shit did. They reached out. If you reached out, you did not reach out to ask this man about his dimples. You reached out to ask about a fight. If you reached out to ask about a fight, and this man did not respond back saying, let's get it, then he's the problem. He is the problem, y'all. Not Tank Davis when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. No, the problem is Shakur Stevenson. If Tank reached out, why aren't you reaching back? And this is the problem that I have with Shakur. This diva mentality. The guy reached out to you for a fight. So you're not going to call back. You're not going to star 69. You're nothing. You're not going to have somebody else prank call him, something. You're not going to do nothing. You're just going to sit there like a bump on a log and wait for him to call you back as if you are the Queen of England. This is my problem with Shakur. Great fighter. Great fighter. But you cannot say, hey man, I want this. And then that calls you. You're not there. Your answer machine says that they called you. You have a phone number they called you from, and you don't call them back. That is my problem with Shakur Stevenson. Because you have the phone number. You have the message. You have whatever. And you are doing nothing about it but waiting for them to call you back again. When opportunity knocks, you open the door. You don't just sit on the couch right there and just be like, well, Happy Days is on. So when I finish watching Happy Days, I'll go check and see who's at the door. Because opportunity may not never show up again. Edwin De Los Santos, claiming that you're injured and you can't fight Tank. And then posting images that you're healthy and ready to fight again. I cannot respect that. Ryu, you were thrown in a fight with Pitbull Cruz. For Pitbull Cruz to look spectacular knocking you out so Tank can fight a rematch with Pitbull Cruz. You were not the first option. You were literally put there so that Tank can make his food look good. The next fight for Tank Davis was supposed to be a Pitbull Cruz rematch. You just so happened to win. And now you're trying to dictate. Bro, I can understand if Ryu was a career 140 pounder and Tank was telling him to move down to fight him. Bro, you were fighting at 130 just like a year ago. You were fighting at smaller weight classes. You moved up to fight this. You moved up for this opportunity. It is astonishing and astounding to me that you can move up for an opportunity, but won't move down for a bigger opportunity. This is amazing to me. I understand that you're a champion and you're like, I'm a champ, so I'm going to just, But on the flip side, on the other, you were not supposed to be a champion. Ryu beating Sugarfoot Sherbert wasn't good enough to boost Ryu into contention with Tank. It wasn't good enough, which is why they put him in there with Pitbull Cruz. It wasn't for you to win. It was for Pitbull to win, so that Pitbull could get the Tank rematch and justify the Tank rematch. That's what it was for. You were a stay busy fight for Pitbull before he rematched Tank Davis at 140 for the WBA title. They weren't going to make Pitbull move back down to 135. Pitbull was going to fight Tank at 140. But when you won Ryu, there is no reason for you to move. I'm free to stay there and not move back down to fight Tank. Lamont Roach, who Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting, is the WBA champion. Ryu, you are the WBA champion. Lamont Roach has petitioned to keep his title when he moves up to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Ryu, you could have absolutely used the exact same petition to keep your belt at 140, win or lose, and to move down and fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 135. Yet, all you hear is downing and degrading of Brian Norman, because Brian Norman didn't get his biggest bag and his opportunity and blah, blah, blah. Ryu turned down an opportunity to hold the WBA strap in 2 weight classes and beat Gervonta Tank Davis and Pitbull. That is what Ryu turned down. Yet you guys spend your time calling Brian Norman a duck. Wow. I truly believe a lot of you guys have a lot of self-hate. A lot of self-hate. Most of y'all are black people. And you have a lot of self-hate in you, where you can hate on anyone that looks like you, but not keep the same energy for someone with less melanin in their skin tone. It's ungodly insane to me on how Ryu gets a complete pass, how Edwin De Los Santos gets a complete pass, and both of them got offers, but yet we crucified Devin and he never received one. It's astronomically insane to me that all I am asking is for Gervonta to prove that he is as great as I believe he is. It's insane that you guys are coming at me for just wanting Tank to prove to the world that he is as great as I believe he is. Beating fighters who do not deserve to be in the ring with you, who don't belong to be in the ring with you. Beating them does not prove anything to me. Gervonta Tank Davis beating Frank Martin proved more to me than almost any fight he's ever fought. Pedraza and Ryan. Pedraza, Ryan, and Frank Martin. Those are the 3 fights that Tank Davis has fought in his entire career that has proved anything to me. Pedraza, because he didn't want to fight Pedraza. He himself did not want to fight Pedraza, which tells me he did not have confidence in his skills. But beating Pedraza proved that he was that skilled. Fighting Ryan because Ryan is a fucking mouth. That's all he is. He's nothing. He's not a good. He's not good at all, bro. He only has 1 punch. But you guys are running here and telling me about, oh, Deontay Wilder only got 1 thing. So all he's got is a straight right. All Wilder got straight. He's only got 1 punch, 1 trick pony. That's what you guys tell me. Ryan Garcia has admitted that all he has is a left. All he has is a left hook. He don't have anything. He's admitted this. He tells you guys this on a daily basis. Oh, Devin couldn't get away from the left. Devin couldn't get away from the left. All he has is a left. It's nothing that he did that got him any success in that fight. It is everything that Devin did. It's nothing that Ryan did. Devin went in there to knock him out. Ryan didn't do he did nothing. Nothing. Ryan did nothing. This was on Devin, not Ryan, on Devin. But I was glad that Tank stopped him because he needed to be humbled, as you guys see right now. Now he's acting like this motherfucker is Brad Pitt, the greatest motherfucker alive. Because you robbed Devin, because you fucking used PEDs and cheated Devin and got sued for it. Now you think you're the greatest motherfucker on earth. Bro, you just quit the Tank. You quit. You're gutless and heartless. You quit, bro. You just quit. But it's wild to me that people that look like me, black and brown, are protecting Ryan. And you act as if the Tank Davis fight never happened. That's what you act like. You act like it never happened, bro. This man just quit. I only liked that fight because I wanted to see Ryan get beat up. That's it. Because he has been avoiding and ducking people for years. You guys just wipe all that out. He ducked Tank. He literally ducked Tank. Tank sent him an offer that he turned down to claim he's fighting Pacquiao. These are facts. He literally turned an offer down from Tank Davis. He literally turned it down, claiming he's fighting Pacquiao. Dream fight. Oh, if you guys had an opportunity to fight Pacquiao or Gervonta, who would you take? That's what he said. Those are his words. And that's why I wanted Ryan to get beat up. And then Frank Martin, who is arguably the best fighter he's ever fought in his career. Arguably, Frank Martin is the absolute best guy he has ever fought. Frank Martin. Don't tell me Mario Barrios, because like I said, Floyd Schofield, Mario Barrios and Floyd Schofield were primary sparring partners for a very long time. And Floyd Schofield says that he is not an A-level fighter. That's his boy. That's his boy. And he's saying, bro, that's my guy. But he's not an A-level fighter. He's not elite at all. That is what Floyd Schofield is saying. Mario Barrios is the WBC champion at 147. He was the WBA regular champion. Floyd Schofield ain't never been a champion at all, and nothing. But he is saying that his primary sparring partner is ass. His primary sparring partner is straight cheeks. And this is who you got. Oh, Mario Barrios, man. Mario Barrios was this, man. And Mario Barrios, I don't know, man. Mario Barrios. All I'm asking is for Tank to fight the top guys. That's all I'm asking. He is a top guy. Prove it. Prove it. Shakur Stevenson has a better resume than Tank Davis in 2 fighters. Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez. That made Shakur Stevenson a unified champion. Something that Gervonta Tank Davis has never been. Devin Haney's resume is far better. Lomachenko's resume, Teofimo's resume. All of the top names' resumes are better than Tank Davis's. You guys make up things. Oh, well, listen. How many fighters did? Here, look at this list, y'all. This is the list of fighters that Tank Davis fought that are better than Shakur's, T.O.'s, and Devin. These are the guys that Tank Davis fought that had, a cat eye thumb. These are, look, how many champions, how many guys who fought, former, people who used to be somebody and then fought and defended against a champion 5 years ago. How many of those guys did, Devin fight? Did Shakur fight? Did Loma and Tio fight? How many? Listen, Tank fought more guys who fought guys that used to be a champion that fought guys. Tank fought more of them than anybody. Bro, what the fuck is you guys talking about, bro? Why are we playing these little fuck games? Everybody listening to my voice know who the top people in boxing are. They know who they are. You know who the top names are. Did Tank try to fight Shakur and Lomachenko? Yes. Yes. If you're going to move somebody up from 130, why not Oscar Valdez or Navarrete? Why not one of those two guys? If you're going to ask somebody to move down from 40 to 35, why not Teofimo Lopez? Why not Devin Haney? Why are we playing these games? Bro, we know who the names are, bro. We know who they are. Why not ask Subriel Matisse to move down? Why not ask Regis Portray? He'd be killing himself. Literally have to kill himself. He's killing himself at 140. There are names that you can fight, that you can tell them to move down to fight you. Or you can tell others to move up. Why aren't you telling Monster Inouye to move up? Why won't you meet Monster Inouye at 130? Gervonta Tank Davis versus Naomi Monster Inouye, Naomi Campbell. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Naomi is the only fight bigger than that. It's Devin Haney. That's the only one bigger. And that might even be debatable in Japan. It's not debatable. In Japan, Inouye versus Tank is the biggest. It's bigger than bird nest soup. It's bigger than egg foo young. It's bigger than duck sauce, soy sauce. There is no fight bigger than Monster Inouye versus Tank Davis. There is no fight. But on a global capacity, it's Devin Haney. And then Monster Inouye. And then Shakur. And then Loma. And then maybe Tio. It's like, bro, like why are we playing these games? I believe the only fighter from 47 and down that can beat Tank Davis is Devin Haney. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. Tank might beat him too. Brian Norman might destroy Tank. Shit, there might be some fucking Russian dude who that Tank is fear and won't tell nobody about that was knocking his ass out in Miami that and fights at 47 right now. I don't know. Don't know. But what I believe is that Tank is that. What I am asking him is to prove me right. What is the problem? I know y'all going to be all in these comments crying like some bitches. Oh, Tank don't got to prove nothing to you. He don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Tank's got waves and underneath his lace front braids. Tank got diamonds in his teeth. He don't got to prove nothing. Tank gets his ball hair braided by the same dude that braids his hair. He don't got to prove nothing. I know you weird ass niggas gonna be Tank got Birkins. He's got 4 Birkins. Do you got a Birkin BF? Why does Tank gotta prove he can beat anybody to you? He got a speedy 30. He wears Birkins. Do you got a Birkin? Do you have a Chanel purse? No. Tank got a Chanel purse. Do you wear red bottom heels? No. Tank's got red bottom heels. It's like, come on, y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I'm a boxing fan. I'm a boxing diehard. And all I'm asking is for this man to prove me right. Prove me right. That he is what I say he is. The best from 47 and down. Minus Devin. That's all I'm asking. You could fight Devin, you could beat Devin, and then you are, in my opinion, you'd be the best from 47 and down, period. But he doesn't even want to do that because he doesn't believe he can beat Devin. His fan base doesn't believe he can beat Devin because his fan base doesn't hold him accountable to fight Devin. You're the A side. Why aren't you sending an offer? Why aren't you sending an offer, bro? Devin is a free agent. He's signed to himself. Why don't you send him an offer? You're the A side to Lomachenko. You send him an offer. Lomachenko's not a free agent. Shakur Stevenson's not a free agent. You send him an offer. You send an offer to Lamont Roach, Ryu. These guys are not free agents. But you're trying to fight them. Edwin De Los Santos is not a free agent. The one person who can be the easiest to make the fight with is the one person you are avoiding. And the one person who would solidify you as a fight. He would solidify you. That is Devin Haney. He solidifies Tank. Solidifies him. You beat Devin Haney, you are solidified. Solidified. Bro, I could make the argument that Ryan Garcia cheating Devin has made Ryan Garcia, he's never been more popular in his entire career than he is right now. From simply cheating Devin Haney. And about to get sued and losing a lot of money, but still, he's never been more popular. Nobody has talked about Ryan Garcia as much as he's being talked about right now. Nobody. And he just quit, bro. He just quit. Nobody's saying Ryan Garcia's career is over, but you're saying Devin's career is over. Don't worry, you'll see another video. The man just quit. And he is more popular now just from cheating Devin than he has been in his entire career. He's more popular right now. He probably got 1 million fucking new subscribers, 2-3 million new subscribers, just by cheating Devin. All I'm asking Tank is to fight the best. Bro, you can fight Teofimo Lopez right now. Yeah, you could fight Brian Norman right now. Yeah, you could fight, y'all have beef. You could fight Floyd Schofield right now. He's number 2 in your weight class. You can fight Abdullah Mason right now. Don't tell me he's with Top Rank because so is Lomachenko. So it shouldn't stop you from making that fight. You can fight Raymond Mortala right now. You can do these things. All of these names that I mentioned are better than the one you're fighting. And for you guys to tell me this is a tune-up for what? Lomachenko? Shakur? Lamont Roach don't fight like neither one of those guys. So how's it a tune-up? Lamont Roach is not extremely defensively sound the way Shakur Stevenson is. Lamont Roach is not aggressive with technical skills and angles the way that Lomachenko is. He's not. Lamont Roach ain't none of that. Lamont Roach is the same guy who Jamel Herring embarrassed, schooled. Yeah, Jamel Herring schooled that man. And Lamont Roach is the same person. Tank gains nothing from this fight. Nothing but a paycheck. He gains nothing. This is the level of competition that this man is going to fight. And you guys keep telling me he's this and he's that and he's that. No, he's not, bro. No, he's not. He's not a fighter. He's just a businessman. And this is a paycheck for a businessman. But I'm not asking him to be a businessman. I'm asking him to prove that he is the best or one of the best. That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking him to be a businessman. I don't care how he braids his hair. I don't care if he gets more diamonds in his front teeth. I don't care if he goes and buys more Louis bags and Birkins and Prada and Fendi and whatever the fuck else. I don't care about none of that, bro. I'm not asking him to buy some new Balenciaga shoes. I'm not asking for any of that. I'm asking him to fight the best. I'm asking him to prove me right that he is one of the best fighters in the world. I'm tired of just saying it. I'm tired of, oh man, he's one of the, I'm tired of saying that, bro. Show me. Show me, bro. Fight the top competition. Show me that you're one of the best. Show me. Show me that you are the best. Show me. You try with Loma. Try harder. You try with Shakur. Try harder. You haven't tried with Devin. You haven't tried with Tio. You haven't tried with Reese's. You haven't tried with Subiao. These are all guys that you can fight. Navarrete, Oscar Valdez. You can fight these guys. You're not trying to fight any of these guys. You are picking and choosing and then using the excuse, well, Canelo did it too, so, but we dragged Canelo. So how can you expect praise because you're doing something the same way as a guy that we drag? Well, if we drag Canelo, then shouldn't we drag the guy that's doing the same thing Canelo does? You guys are fucking hypocrites. You don't want Tank to be great. You just don't want him to lose. So you are just content with him fighting a level of competition that's going to keep him winning. That's not going to test him. Even though Coach Cal will say, man, I want him to be in there with somebody that's going to push him because I know what he can do. So I want him to be in there with someone's going to push him because that's when we're going to see the best of Tank. But then you put him in there with somebody else. You say you want him to be in. I want him to be in it. And then you're on record, Coach Cal, was saying, well, why would we fight Shakur when we can't do what we do? You're on record saying this. You guys y'all contradict yourself consistently. One day it's, oh, I want him to be in there because that's when you're going to see how great he is. Because when they're going to push him to do what I know he can do. And then 2 days later, it's, why would we fight Shakur? Because he's not going to allow us to do what we do. Well, neither is Devin, and that's why you don't want to fight him either. That's why you don't want to fight him. And the best thing you can do, truthfully, the best thing is try to fight Devin and hope that Devin goes out with the same game plan that he used to fight Ryan, to try to knock Ryan out. That is the best you can do because that's your only chance of beating him. If Devin goes out there and just straight boxes you, you're not going to be able to fuck with him at all. Which is the issue, because you don't know which one you're going to get. Yeah, life is like a box of chocolates. And you never know which one you're going to get. Yeah, if Ryan cheated Devin and got the outcome he got, and then you fight Devin and Devin whips your ass, you take a bigger hit than anybody in the sport of boxing. Anybody. I'm on your side. I'm on all this goofy ass shit, and then you do nothing. All this. All of this. And they say, no, BF, you don't like Tank Davis. You're a Tank Davis hater. You call Tank Davis a bitch. You call Tank Davis pussy, blah, 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 blah. I said that in response to people calling Devin a bitch and Devin pussy. I do not believe that Tank Davis is a pussy. I do not believe that Tank Davis is a bitch. I believe that Tank Davis understands that there is fighters he cannot beat, so he chooses to make the correct business decision and not fight them. That's what I believe. I do not believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is a bitch. I do not believe that Tank Davis is a pussy. I said that in response to even the playing field. I don't believe Tank's a bitch at all. At all. I believe he's a great father to his beautiful kids. I believe he's a great family man, but I'm not gonna say great. I'm gonna say he's a good family man, but nobody's perfect. Shit happens, is what I believe. That's what I believe, y'all. That is the real, what I really believe. 100%. And I believe that this man knows there is fighters he cannot beat. So why fight them? There is no point in fighting them if I know I can't beat them. There's no point. It's a business decision to not fight fighters that he knows he cannot beat. It's called being self-aware. But because it's a gladiator sport, we look at it differently because it's a gladiator sport. But Tank Davis is self-aware. He knows he cannot beat Devin, which is why he won't fight him. He's skeptical when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, but he knows he can't beat Devin. That's why he won't even try. There's no point in it. All I'm asking him is to prove that he's the best. Prove that I believe he is one of the best and prove it. That's all I'm asking. What exactly are you guys asking for Tank? Whatever. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.